So Chris, 1-1 draw of Ashton United this afternoon. First of all, just your reaction to the game.
It was an even game. It was a very hard fought game. I don't think there was an awful lot of difference between the two sides. We would have obviously liked to have won the game, given the fact that we've led it for a long period. Conceded what I would only describe as a preventable goal, which would, like you say, prove to be enough to ensure that there was a share of the spoils. I think it probably needs to be said their goalkeeper was probably man of the match. We've had a number of chances throughout the game that we haven't really made the most of. And even Ashton scoring when they did, we've had a couple, if not a few chances that potentially could have had us winning the game in the latter stages there. So like I say, it's a hard fought point, but a welcome point.
So you must be frustrated in a way that after taking the lead so early on in the game, and that really bright start from Whitby.
Yeah. A well worked goal, Fuster on the shoulder going beyond, and a good tidy finish. So like you said, it was a good start. We were hoping that, like you say, the second 45 with the wind and the momentum that the wind potentially creates, we were hoping that we could have kicked on with that bit of a platform. Didn't prove to be the case. We huffed and puffed a little bit in the second 45, if the truth be told. Difficult conditions, two very committed sides, and as I say, share the spoils. I don't think was a million miles off the right result. And
you've mentioned the performance of Ashton's goalkeeper in that first half as well. There was the times when he made some great saves, one of them being from Adam Gell, who had another great chance to double lead before the break.
Yeah, I think the majority of his good work was done in the first 45. Maybe he's had 3 or 4 chances there that like you say, he's pulled off good saves, whether it be down to his using his feet or his hands, pulling things out the sky. Like you say, he certainly made the result achievable for Ashton today with a good performance.
And then of course Ashton's goal, it came after quite a bit of momentum from there. And do you think that their half-time team perhaps had a bit of a bearing on that?
Possibly. They're not a bad side. I think they're in a false position. They've got good players, like you say. They had a little bit of momentum. I still feel that we didn't capitalise on the second 45 the way that we should have done. But again, that's taking nothing away from Ashton, because they had to make the play. They had to, put the pressure on. They had to, ask the questions, and they did that. But in all fairness, the goal was very much so avoidable. There's the lead up to the set play, the actual set play itself. It felt as if, I don't know, it felt as if it was a bit of a gift from us.
And a bit of concern at half time. Matty Town had to withdraw. Is there much concern around that at the moment?
Yeah, there's a lot of concern around it. Obviously he's withdrawn. It's an old injury, hamstring related, that we've seen before. So hopefully we've pulled him off in good timing. And that it isn't too serious. We haven't, aggravated it more than it actually already is. So yeah, it's a concern at the moment.
And of course, we'll often notice as well the miss that it can be to the side, especially looking at Tuesday night's performance, for example, where he was certainly causing problems, and that's the sort of player that we could really do with this in the side as well.
Yeah, he's been a key player for us this season, and has been for a number of years, but more so this season. And I think if Matty's not on the field, then as a rule, we tend to miss him. Having said that, I think Luke coming in for the second 45 has given a good account of himself. So we've got 2 number 10s there that can play the role, and this may be an opportunity for Luke, like you said, to have a shot at it.
You mentioned about the new players coming on, Kieran Wellergy as well, and later on both players had some really good chances there to try and win it for Whitby. Yeah,
there was good chances for us, like you say. We just couldn't find that finishing touch, that end product, which is disappointing, because, as I say, I think if we'd have done that, we'd have most certainly taken all the points. It wasn't to be, so we'll settle for a hard-earned point.
Now, just looking ahead, we're back here again on Tuesday night, and it's Mickleover Sports visiting, and of course the side that we didn't play that long ago, so you'll be hoping to obviously get back to winning ways in that one. But I suppose in the same way, as much we compare looking at Mickleover, they're also looking at us and thinking, well, this is how we can suss them out, especially after only playing them less than a month ago.
Yeah, we know enough about Mickle based on the last time we played them in such a short space of time. So yeah, like you said, it's fresh in the memory. Obviously the results fresh in the memory, and hopefully we can recreate that on Tuesday evening.
And as well, another player that's missed out on the last 2 games is Paul Blackett. Do we know much more how long he'll be back out for?
Yeah, this game probably come a little bit too soon for Paul. We're hopeful that he'll train Monday, and if he does that and gets through it without any issues, then he'll be available for Tuesday night's game.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.